Welcome to Garcia Contracting Services, a New Zealand orchard management business specialising in kiwifruit orchards. Our knowledge and experience allow us to deliver the best services to our clients with the contribution of our workers. As an orchard worker, your job is to pick, prune, and to carry out other duties at the orchards. Our mission is to provide exceptional work on time with the right attitude, trust, and consistency of workforce. This video will teach you everything you need to know before starting to work with us. Working hours are not fixed. You will work as required and paid for the actual hours worked. The hours and days to be worked will be agreed on periodically. You may be offered work between Monday to Sunday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. During picking season, there is a possibility of night picking until 10 p.m. Work is subject to favourable weather and maintenance, which may change at any time. There is no work during wet weather or when the vines are wet. Our employment relationship is governed by the Employment Relations Act 2000. You are going to be paid hourly or piecework. Which pay type will be agreed with you at the start of each job. The payday is Friday of each week, paid into your nominated bank account. Deductions may be made from your wages for the following reasons. Loss incurred due to your careless or negligent actions resulting in damage to property. Personal expenses incurred by the employee, such as rent or personal amounts on the employer's accounts or credit cards. Fines or penalties for driving offences whilst driving company vehicles. The replacement cost of any property taken or not returned. The unexpired period of notice if not given the required written notice of termination with a minimum of 2 days in advance. The full day of work is a continuous shift of at least 8 hours. If you work a full day, you are entitled to paid 10-minute rest breaks and one unpaid 30-minute meal break. The timing of rest periods will depend on operational demands. Holidays are paid at the rate of 8% of the employee's gross earnings. Holiday is paid less tax at the same time as the wage payment. Public holidays are in accordance with the Holidays Act 2003. In general, you will not be required to work on public holidays. However, worked hours on public holidays are paid at the rate of time and a half of hourly rate. The best friend of an employee is their timesheet. It's where you keep track of worked hours, breaks, and holidays. There are 2 types of timesheets, the hourly timesheet and the contract job timesheet. Don't worry, the supervisor will always advise which one you must use. In both cases, it's very important that you fill out all the information correctly with legible capital letters. Fill in your first name and surname as shown in your passport in capital, legible letters. Fill in your date of birth as shown in your passport. Don't forget, always sign your timesheet. The payslip shows in detail all the information with regard to payment and deductions. To avoid misunderstandings, it's important to learn how it works. The top section shows your basic employee information and the payment period. The description section shows the holiday pay, included in payment every week, along with the worked hours, rates, and total amounts of each item. The bottom left of the payslip shows the bank account provided that will receive the payment. The bottom right of the payslip shows the gross earnings, total taxes deducted, and the payment accumulated and due in this pay, which is the amount deposited in the provided bank account. You will be provided all the safety gear and instructions for your tasks. Do not smoke whilst working. Please do not smoke in any areas of work whilst on your breaks. It's your responsibility to ensure your own safety and the safety of others while at work. You will comply with the Health and Safety at Work Act 2015. Garcia Contracting takes all practical steps to provide and maintain a safe working environment. Under no circumstances will we tolerate employees being under the influence of alcohol or illegal substances while at work. Alcohol and illegal substances must not be brought onto the worksite. Alcohol and drug tests may be required at any time. You must read and comply with all codes, policies, procedures, and manuals we provide. Not doing so could result in disciplinary action or dismissal. No form of harassment, bullying, or intimidation of any kind will be tolerated. Make sure there really is a problem. Discuss the problem with your direct manager or supervisor. Any payment issues, please email to office@garciacontracting.co.nz. Human resource complaints and suggestions should be emailed to recruitment@garciacontracting.co.nz. All sensitive information should be kept strictly confidential, except if required by law, if it is already public knowledge, or authorized in writing by the employer. Your employment may be terminated by either of us giving notice. Your employment may be terminated without notice for serious misconduct, such as violent behavior, bullying, harassment, theft or fraud, behavior that endangers the health and safety of the employee or others, use of illegal drugs at work, and dishonesty, and in the case of work absence for more than 3 days without notification or reasonable cause. Welcome to Garcia Contracting. We hope you enjoy working with us.